Hey guys, so a lot of you voted to hear the story about how I engaged in this journey of celebrating 365 national holidays and becoming 365 National Holidays Challenge. And well, starting with the beginning of time, I have always been a fan of planning events, and I love to celebrate like all the important holidays like Christmas and Halloween. I work at Halloween. I'm like always one of the main ones that are getting dressed and you know, I feel like it's the only time of the year we get to be something without being judged because it's Halloween. And then on Valentine's Day, I still give out like cards and chocolates and I bake stuff. And I mean, and that's just been me all the time. And, you know, then that evolved into like celebrating other holidays. And I'm like, why don't we celebrate more holidays? And so I started researching and celebrating certain holidays that I know would land on a particular day, especially like on the weekends, because I used to work the weekends. And you know, I figured it's a shorter staff so we can do, you know, more enjoyable things. And so I would, like for National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day, I brought I baked chocolate chip cookies and brought like a glass of milk, and I would bring that to work, and everybody would get a different mood and be like, oh, I love working the weekends, you know, because Gigi's gonna bring something. And so it became like a thing. And then I was talking to my friend Pedro, most of you already know as Papa Romeo, who's in most of my videos, and I told him, would it be crazy if I celebrated every single day? And I explained to him this idea that I had. And I was like, I mean, I knew it had been done before, but like, I don't know to what extent it's been done before. And so I'm like, look, I want to, you know, I want to celebrate all the national holidays I can every day for a whole year. That's a commitment. It's a goal of mine. And I kind of made it like a personal thing. And I'm an ENFJ, so he says this is typical of me, but he's an INFP, and so for him, he got excited by just the idea, but he would never do it because he's like an introvert. I'm surprised I've even gotten him in so many of my videos, but he's super supportive. He's like a great friend, and that's the thing. I've had so many supportive people rooting me on in this project. I mean, my boyfriend, my mom didn't think this would be a great idea. She's like, oh my God, you don't have time right now. How are you going to celebrate every day? And I've managed to do it. Not to the extent that I wanted to. Because my initial goal was to do more community outreach, like make it bigger. And I came to realize now, a few months in, that was a bigger goal. Not that I'll never get there, just that I am starting off, and I was putting a lot of pressure on myself planning this like if I had done it for years. And then it came to like a realization, like, Gigi, calm down. It's not gonna happen that fast. So but I'm pretty proud of myself because apart from the circumstances of COVID-19 and being in quarantine, I have tried to make the most of every holiday. I have learned so much along the way. We're only ending month 4. I can't believe how many followers I've already gotten. I am so like grateful all the things I've learned. This is like also like my personal journey has turned into something greater now, and I had to start off, you know, in a simple stage, right? And because this is me, like when I plan something, it's kind of like my mind is running at 100 miles per hour and I need to slow down. But it's been great. I mean, and at first I thought this was going to be a personal goal, but I definitely think this is like a life goal because I want to continue celebrating as much as I can. So from now on, actually, I have decided so this year, if you haven't noticed yet, I am celebrating all the daily national holidays. So every holiday that pertains to the US, daily holidays, and it can go from anything, food items, specific organizational holidays. It can also be activity holidays, and so I've tried to make the most that I can with the resources that I've been able to, especially in the last like 2 months. I feel like the first 2 months were very successful. I had a lot of people at work cheering me on. I had a lot of my friends getting involved. And I feel like now in quarantine, it's been like a little slower. It's been harder because I'm still working from home. So I have to find the time to also celebrate my holidays. So it's been kind of like a little roller coaster. And then on top of that, I don't have the same like drive, you know, in a way, because like I used to love more than anything to celebrate my friends. Like that's my main goal, is to make other people happy, you know. So one of the things that I've started doing is I've kind of started also like kind of like playing little trivia games depending on the holiday. Like, oh, if you guess this, I'll send something. So today was actually the first day that I sent 2 holiday packages out, one to New Jersey, one to Washington. And you know, the one to Washington is going to my girl, Observing Obscurity. Yeah, okay, that's her name. She's also celebrating all the holidays, and so she won the trivia game. So I sent her. She wanted to do a cookie holiday coming up, so I sent her ingredients for that, and it arrives just on the day it needs to arrive. And then I had a couple of my friends who said, oh my god, this is so cool, I would love to try it. And I'm like, do you guys want to try it? I mean, it'll be celebrating in post, but I can send you the ingredients and you guys can tag me later. And they're like, oh my god, yeah. And so now, also one of my new ideas, especially since we're in quarantine, is whenever I go grocery shopping to get the supplies that you need to celebrate a holiday with me. And so that's what I'm doing with Observing Obscurity. I bought her stuff. Her day isn't due yet, so she's gonna celebrate it on the day of. But I sent her I sent her part of what she needs to celebrate the holiday. Now, for my friends, they have, that holiday already passed, but they still want to make it. So I was like, sure. And I sent them the package. And so that's kind of like a new thing that I'm doing. It's kind of like, how can I reach my community? And also it's been a journey. Like, there's so many people that I've met, that are also celebrating holidays. A lot of my holiday people, like, it's such a big community. Like, I didn't even know there was gonna be like a huge community. And there's a huge community of people who celebrate holidays too. And some of them celebrate every day. Some of them just like posting it to get people involved. I love that. And it's become a thing for me. So I'm gonna keep celebrating as much as I can every day. And I'm going to try to reach out to more people. Like, if anybody's super interested in a holiday coming up and you don't have the resources that you need to celebrate that day, reach out to me. Like, I'm willing to celebrate my holidays with you guys and make it possible for you, for there still to be a type of interaction. Because like, I felt good today when I sent those 2 packages out. I'm like, oh, they're gonna celebrate with me. That's gonna be so cool. I have a package for, well, I don't have it yet, but I'm gonna shop for a package because Fernie, who, as you guys know, if you've been watching my feed, Fernie is also one that used to celebrate with me a lot at work, and he's gonna be celebrating in the future. I'm getting him his little holiday package. So but yeah, just like DM me. I'm going to be sending some holiday packages out. I will send as much as I can. If you live in Miami or Broward, let me know if you want to celebrate, because that will be so much easier. I wouldn't have to even pay shipping. I will go deliver it myself, leave it at your little door, social distancing, and you get to celebrate with me. So if you think of anything, like, let me know. If you live in another state, again, I just sent 2 packages out today. I'd be more willing to do that like once a month for 2 different people. Like if you guys really want to celebrate with me, I think that that's so cool to do. So yeah, I mean, I'll waste a little bit of money shipping the package out. I mean, I have no like problem with that, but I mean, this is like, again, this is a personal goal of mine. And I'm gonna make the most of it. So this is how I came to celebrate every day, and I have really made it again a life goal. So after this year, I'm gonna keep celebrating. So this year I celebrated all the national holidays. Next year I plan to do weekly and monthly observances, and then also nationally. And then eventually I would love to celebrate all the national holidays, all the national state holidays in each state if it's possible. And then I would love to do international holidays. And yeah, and then just keep growing from there and just celebrate as much as I can. You know, I want to do more community outreach. So that's also in the plans once this is all over. But yeah, that's my story. How did I get 365 National Holidays Challenge? The name itself, what I did was I went on Instagram. I researched hashtags. I researched names. No one really had that name specifically, so I decided to use that. I created a Gmail account. I created a new Instagram account. I made a Facebook page linked to my original account, and I created my YouTube channel. And so although I haven't been posting a lot of videos on my YouTube, whenever I have a video of a specific holiday that's longer than a minute, I usually post it on YouTube, and then I'll link in Instagram and Facebook, which is what I'm going to do now. Thank you everyone for your support, for following. You guys are awesome. Keep celebrating as much as you can every day. And that is my story.